Hello beautiful angels, welcome back to Sun and Star Soul Tarot. So in today's reading we are going to be looking at who will you marry, who is going to be your future spouse. We'll see what is their personality like, we'll see what is their looks like, appearance, physical appearance like. We are going to see how they will feel about you, how will your relationship be like with them, and closing off with some advice. So as always, I prepared 3 piles for you, and we are going to be doing this reading with live shuffling today. And yeah, each of these tarot decks are going to be used for the group that they are assigned to, and this is for group number 1, Mystic Monday. This is Everyday Witch Tarot deck for group number 2, and this is Light Seers Tarot deck for group number 3. As always, you can pause the video if you feel like meditating on these cards to choose to see where you can find your energy. If you are already decided on your group, I'll see you at your chosen group. The timestamps are in the comment section as well as in the description section below. And thank you for joining me in today's reading and liking, subscribing, commenting on my channel. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you know that how much I appreciate all of your support. Thank you. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for joining me in today's reading. So let's see, without further ado, we are going to start your reading, jump right into it. All about who will you marry for our beautiful group number 1. Who will our group number 1 marry, please? For our group number 1, who will our group number 1 marry, please? For our group number 1, please, who will group number 1 marry? Oops. Now, let's go. Who will our group number 1 marry? Please, for group number 1, who will our group number 1 marry? Who will our group number 1 marry, please? Okay. Starting with 6 of Wands, Princess of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. So we have our fire signs, our air signs, and our earth signs. Especially Virgo is heavy, I see over here. Wait a minute. There is also a little bit of Aquarius coming up over here, but those two are just prominent energy. Otherwise, we also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, and Libra being over here. Okay, just in case some of you may needed that confirmation, you don't have to be. It could just be that you may be running through the time periods of these signs in your birth chart, or maybe you have some significant planet placed in these zodiac signs. So starting with the 6 of Wands, your future spouse is somebody who is in a sort of like a leadership position. I wouldn't say a CEO or something like that, but definitely up to a middle managerial post. somebody who carries the responsibility of a group of employees and subordinates, and they are the kind of person who is very responsible, who is very serious about their work. They are very serious about their career. This person is someone who takes their work, takes their um, character even very seriously, like how they treat others, how they perform their responsibilities is very important for them. Discipline, self-control is very important for them. Your future spouse, group number one, with the Princess of Pentacles, can sometimes be a little bit clumsy and sometimes be a little bit, you know, sometimes be a little bit clumsy and sometimes be a little bit more childish when in regards to not childish but maybe a little bit careless when it comes to how they invest their money. There could be someone who is very someone who is very easy to melt their heart. Maybe because of that, some people take advantage of their kind heart as their moral, upbringing, or maybe like their kind personality overall, and may sometimes take some extra donation or extra money from them, which is, I don't want to say that your future spouse is stupid with money, but yeah, if people who are truly cunning, they do sometimes take advantage of the kindness of your future spouse, is what I want to say. It's not for every one of you though, so since this is a very specific kind of thing, but this could be a pattern or theme that may arise once or twice for maybe, I would say, 50 to 60% of you, not you but your future spouse. But they are definitely someone who takes their work very seriously, someone who is a very determined person, very hardworking, very positive thinking, someone who has done well in their career and is also growing even further. Like I said earlier, right now I don't see them in the CEO position yet, but they are moving towards that path. With this Seven of Pentacles, again the same thing with them being very hardworking, very patient, very much of a person who takes things slowly but surely. When it comes to relationship, when it comes to putting in their effort towards building a relationship with you, this is a person that you can, sorry, I knocked the camera, this is a person that you can rely on. Group number one, this is a person that is a long term relationship material type, this is not the kind of person um, who will get in a relationship for just a, you know just to have fun and forget. They take their relationship very seriously, and they are patient. They are very willing to put in all of their attention and energy, resources, to help the relationship grow with deep roots, with healthy surroundings, and all of that. With this Five of Swords, though, guys, your future spouse seems to be someone who does not back down easily, who does not compromise easily. This is the person who, once they decide on something, they do not look back on. They work hard, they push on and on and on, sometimes to the point of, tiring themselves out completely, which is kind of a strength, but at the same time, a weakness. This is a person who is very competitive when it comes to their work, again, and very serious, I would say. Not to say that they don't have fun, because with the Six of Wands, they do have fun and spend some time relaxing with their friends and families, relaxing vacationing sometimes and all that, but definitely work and commitment, the present commitments are pretty in the top list of their, pretty at the top of their list of priorities. And Five of Swords is definitely showing me that your future spouse is very competitive. And also, it also kind of tells me that you may have to be the one to take uh, make the first move when it comes to your future spouse, because they are, I don't know, but I feel like your future spouse can be sometimes a little bit low in, EQ when it comes to romantic situations. Like they lack that reason, as the Gen Zs are saying these days. Yeah, they are not the kind of person who will make the first move easily. They are not even looking for that, because oftentimes it is the other party who is proposing to them, who is coming on to them most of the time. So they are just not used to pursuing somebody, courting somebody initially. So for group number one, please, who is their future spouse? For group number one, please, who is their future spouse? We have Eight of Pentacles. Again with the Eight of Pentacles. This is definitely someone who is a marriage material, okay? I mean, this is a marriage reading, but definitely this is a confirmation that this is a person that you can rely on, and someone you can trust to be loyal to you, to be loyal to the relationship, to be willing to put up with the, you know, whatever comes along the way of this decades long relationship, because you need that kind of commitment for a relationship to make it to the end, right? Okay, let me sit comfortably a little bit first. Okay, now for group number one, please, who will they marry? Okay, let's see. We have Eight of Wands. We are not going to take all of these cards because these are just too many. Okay, with this Eight of Wands, it shows me in group number one that this is interesting. We have 5, 6, 7, and 8. So always in a progress. This is a person who is always growing, always leveling up in terms of their career, in terms of their material success, in terms of their personality as well. This is not the person who is like always, this is not a man child or a woman child or something like that. This is a person who is always, always learning, always improving upon themselves. They understand their shortcomings and they are always working to improve upon that. They take responsibility for their actions and they are willing to put in all the effort, patience, whatever it requires for you to be happy, for your relationship to grow, and for your relationship to stay strong. With this Five of Swords and Eight of Wands, guys, uh, and we even have Six of Wands, I see you guys traveling because of work a lot. I see you guys maybe even shift long distance, maybe change cities after your marriage or something. And I also see there are there may be sometimes you guys may, kind of like irritate each other and get into arguments now and then, but eventually you guys care for each other a lot, and I see you guys compromising and being patient with each other and be willing to put in the work that it requires for you to make your relationship work. Now let's further clarify and see how your future spouse feel about you. For group number one, please, how Group number one's future spouse feel about them. Okay, we have Two of Cups, the World, King of Wands. Interesting. Now, this is a person that I call. Have you guys watched The Notebook? Because this person is giving off the Noah energy from the Notebook. So, with the world, you guys, this is quite literal. You guys are their world. Maybe that's why they get frustrated sometimes and you guys get into arguments sometimes, because whatever you say is not small for them. Whatever you do is not just another thing for them. Every word you speak, every action you take is very has a very big impact on them. That's why they take you very seriously, and sometimes you may be just saying some stuff fun for fun, but they take it too seriously and you guys frustrate each other. But ultimately, guys, you guys will patch up because you guys mean so much to each other. Together with you, this person, your future spouse, feels like they are completed. They feel like you are the other half with this Two of Cups. They see you as their soulmate, somebody that they take as their other half of their soul. With this King of Wands, they are very passionate about you. They love you very much. You are like their dream come true. They are very, even not just physically and emotionally, guys, they are spiritually connected to you. If something ever happens to you, this person will break down. I swear, guys. This person, you mean a lot to them. Let me drink some water first, please. Okay, it's so dry over here. Maybe because of the fan. So yeah, this person loves you very, very much, guys. So please, sometimes if they are being overbearing, please be patient with them. It's just that they feel so much overwhelming emotions when with regards to you, and that's why sometimes it's hard for them. Although they are a very balanced person with this the world, and you are the world for them. But yeah, I mean, as a human being, sometimes we are prone to get jealous and prone to get feeling insecure when we value someone so much, right? So yeah, you have nothing to worry about when it comes to this person's emotion. They love you, they value you so much. They are definitely physically very, very attracted to you. Like you guys, I don't know if you are open towards PDA or not, but this person will not shy from showing their affection to you publicly. So please be aware of that. So let's see, how will your relationship with your future spouse looks like? How group number one's relationship with their future spouse be like? How group number one's relationship with their future spouse will be like? We got the Five of Wands, but it was in the reverse. We have, okay, interesting. Okay, Five of Wands in the reverse, and we have this Nine of Swords and Seven of Swords, which is not a good energy, honestly. Let's see. I want to get clarification. Why are these negative energies when it comes to their relationship? Six of Pentacles. So, group number one. Either you or your future spouse is very, very insecure. I don't like I don't like giving these kinds of messages, but it is what has come up, so here it is. There seems to be a imbalance between both of you when it comes to power dynamics. When it comes to mostly monetary wise, and secondly with power dynamics, there is a imbalance going on over here. So when you guys are in this relationship with your future spouse, initially I see you guys going through arguments and insecurities and jealousy issues, and you guys are feeling like, whether it's you or your future spouse, not worthy enough of the other. And for others of you, you may think that you or your future spouse may feel like maybe in a constant need of reassurance, constant need of feeling like you are stable, you are going to be loyal, you are going to be secure in this relationship. This is a energy of marrying with a large gap in age or wealth or status. And because of that, one of you guys I see has a low self-esteem, and that can be an issue. It's good that we caught this energy no matter how difficult it appears right now early on, so that if you are the person who has this low self-esteem issue, you can work on that and not let it harm your relationship. And if you are not the kind of person who has these self-esteem issues, and it is your future spouse, then well, you know what to do, right? Now, you know what? I'm going to pull more cards for you, group number one, to see what is the future of your relationship with this future spouse after crossing this initial hurdle. What is the future of these difficult energies when it comes to group number ones and their future spouse relationship? Okay, it seems like we need to get guidance first. Okay, so let's do that. For group number one, please. What is the guidance? Five of Pentacles. What is the guidance for group number one, please? King of Swords. So the guidance for you to come to, overcome these difficult energies of distrust and insecurity, feelings of imbalance and feelings of jealousy, is that you guys gonna have to cut off all the BS that is surrounding you. If you need help, please go seek help. It could be through the your talking with your therapist or your friends and families, or talking together, sharing your insecurities with, each other. You guys may have to work on this power dynamic though, because there is this huge gap between you two when it comes to power, when it comes to materialistic aspect. This has a potential to become an issue between you two. So definitely you need to talk with each other, communicate clearly, build constant reassurance, and seek help when you need. Okay, guys? And be sure to take some time off, not just always get in your head, and try to see things from a different perspective. Now, you know what? Moving on to your romance oracle. Let's see who is your future spouse, how do they treat you. We have past life relationship, you have known each other before. We have separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Yeah, I mean, with the Eight of Wands and Five of Swords and the other card I forgot, but I did see that there was a frequent travel involved in term because of their career, and even you guys having to move your cities after you guys get married, and maybe because of that there is an element of separation, long distance relationship, and that may have been one of the causes for you guys to have these feelings of insecurity. But the passion is definitely there. I don't know how to describe, guys. I'm telling you as it is. The decision is in your hand. I don't know how you are going to feel about this person, but this person definitely feels a lot about you. Speaking of that, let's see how you feel are going to feel about this person. How will group number one feel about this person, this future spouse? How will group number one feel about the future spouse? Oh my god. I'm sorry to say this, guys. With this Four of Pentacles, it seems like the jealous one, the insecure one, is most likely going to be you, because you love them so much, you value them so much. I'm sorry, but that's what the cards are saying. That your future spouse and you both love each other so much and care for each other so much. That is definitely here. And eventually with this world and the Six of Pentacles, the relationship is going to be okay, but the minor issues of disagreements and jealousy and sometimes arguments is definitely present in your reading. So please do take care to discuss, have clear communication with each other, and not let these insignificant thoughts be the reason for you guys to put a hamper on something so beautiful where you both of you mean so much to each other. Now let's see what the romance oracle deck has to say further going on about your and your future spouse relationship. We need more clarification. It cannot be just like being overly passionate with each other. So for group number one and their future spouse, please, how will their relations be like? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, your future spouse. One more, please. How is this relationship of group number one is going to be like with their true love? This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, since we got that clarity and it seems all beautiful, and you guys are definitely, this is very good because with all of this, all those initial pentacle energy was definitely needed. The energy of being patient, persevering, right? So now let's see if we can get any more zodiac signs to further see when it comes to what energies are playing between you guys. Relationship, your commitment is being tested. Yep. Again and again. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. One more, please. Group number one and the future spouse relationship. Who they are? Who are group number one's future spouse, please? What is this? Okay. We have your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So yeah, another one is time. Take time to breathe out. So guys, with Capricorn and Aquarius, they are right next to each other, and Capricorn and Aquarius happens to be the reward coming off of the hard work of the Capricorn zodiac sign. So this tells me that your relationship is gonna need some work, definitely. As we saw with the commitment is being tested, and it's the time to take a breath out Patience is a important element. Communication is going to be an important element. Trust is going to be a very important element between you guys. All of these disagreements, insecurities are happening not just because you guys have a huge gap between you two, but also because you guys feel just too much for each other. This overwhelming emotions for you guys seem to be sometimes working in your not working in your favor, and in fact hurting you sometimes. So please take be clear on that, and take measures to not let that hamper your relationship again. But ultimately, because we have Capricorn and Aquarius, this is a relationship that is going to be lasting long if you are willing to do so, to put in the effort that it needs for you to make that happen. And this is a person who is very reliable, with Capricorn being present over here. This is a person who is very responsible, very loyal. With the Aquarius being over here, I see that there is a bit of a rebellious energy between you two. It could be coming from you, or even if it is coming from your future spouse. It is not because they lack commitment, it is because they have other huge responsibilities as well at the same time. So while they are balancing all of these responsibilities and their commitments, that may make you feel like you are not important enough for them, but that is just your feeling, your imagination, okay? Because they take you very seriously, guys. So please make an effort to understand each other, clearly communicate is very important for you guys relationship. Now, with this being said, I'm going to close your reading for you today. Hopefully, you liked it, and if you did, please do give this video a thumbs up. Please let me know if you would like to receive further readings about this future spouse. I'll see you in my next one, and I wish you all the best. Bye bye. Hello, group number 2. If you selected this Witches Tarot deck, this is going to be a reading all about who is your future spouse and all the details about how do they feel about you and how your relationship is going to be like with them. Now, without further ado, let's start your reading. First of all, I would like to thank you guys for joining me in this reading. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and commenting on my videos. It means a lot to me, guys. Thank you. You're just a thumbs up, just a comment, just you guys subscribing gives me so much motivation, so much support to just keep on doing what I do and keep on posting. Even though sometimes life gets, a little bit funny, and but I just wanted to, I did not mean to um say it as if I'm having a hard time or anything, but I just wanted you to know that how much I appreciate all of you guys' support. I, you know what, I'm going to start again. For group number 2, please. Who is their future spouse? For group number 2, who will they marry? Six of Swords. Who will group number 2 marry, please? Who is group number 2's future spouse? Who will group number 2 marry? Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. So, starting with these cards, group number 2, your future spouse is going to be someone who is from a far away land than you. And it's going to be a new person. It's not one of your ex or someone you have known earlier. But they are certainly someone who is going to be your, your counterpart, soul counterpart, with this Two of Cups. They are going to be someone who is going to fulfill you emotionally and support you in a way that you are able to feel more complete in terms of your emotional happiness, in terms of your relationship, um, the joy, the satisfaction you derive from relationship, romance wise, and just as a human being. This is a person who is going to be kind of more emotional than you, I would say, in a way that they are more emotionally in tune with, uh, in their nature, in their personality, than, let's say, with their logic, or say, yeah, they are very emotional kind of person. They are emotional as in they like to express this emotion. It's not like, oh, they are crying, they're, being sensitive or all that, but they are very emotionally expressive. If they are happy, they are going to show happiness on their face and their actions. If they are not happy and sad, they are going to be showing that in their actions. Like, they will tell you that they are not happy with the things that they as they are. They are the person who is quite fluid in nature. Like, wherever they go, they tend to adapt to the situation very quickly. They are very nurturing in their nature. They like to take care of you and your family together with you. They are very much emotionally present in your relationship. They are someone who is very nurturing in their nature, so much like, as if like a mother. They take care of you. They take care of their family and loved ones. They like to buy nice things for you and your loved ones. They may have a hobby related to cars, or maybe bikes, vehicles of some sort. It could be a foreign vehicle, or maybe they work in a foreign vehicle. Mm, Foreign car companies are selling foreign cars, stuff like that. We have Judgment. Let's see what else we can get. Who is group number two's future spouse, please? We have King of Swords and Two of Pentacles. So, group number two, with this Judgment card, this is a person, either you or this person may have been in a significant relationship prior to you guys meeting each other. And for them or you, whoever was in this major relationship earlier, before meeting each other, after you guys meeting each other, it's like a rebirth for that person, for your future spouse. And if it is you, then it is for you, okay? So it's like, for example, if it is you who was in a major relationship, and after you meet this person, you become this very, your whole personality changes. Or maybe their whole personality changes if it was them. If because of this past wound, you or they were in this energy of being closed up, not open to others, not open to receiving others' help or romantic gestures, or not being open to love. After you guys meet each other, all of this floodgate of emotions will be open. You, either it is, whether it is you or your future spouse, they are going to open up their emotions, open up their heart for each other. and then accept each other, work hard for each other. You guys are going to be so understanding of each other. You guys are going to be so emotionally connected with each other. With this King of Swords, there is a lot of communication happening between you guys prior to your marriage. So I would say that for you guys to get married, after you guys get to know each other, there can be I wouldn't say that it will take long for you guys to get married after knowing each other. And also with this King of Swords, I also see that this person is very, some sort of a leadership position. I would say at least in an upper hierarchy. And this is a person who is very intelligent, very smart, very logical with their decisions. They are very clear minded, and they like to um, express their opinions, their thoughts to you clearly, and they expect the same from you. This is a person who does not like to mull over things too much. Like we have Two of Pentacles over here. They already balance a lot of things. They have, I think this person, if not multiple business, they have extra income coming in from somewhere else as well. This could be in a form of side hustle. This could be in a form of passive income like rental income, what is dividend income, or maybe they run a YouTube channel, things like that. But yes, this person has a multiple income streams and they balance a lot. They are a busy person, is what I want to say. But because they are busy, because they handle a lot of things, this person is not someone who likes to mince their words. They are pretty straightforward with what they say, and they say what they mean. Okay, they they are not like the kind of person who will play mind games with you. They are very clear cut in their approach. So this is the person, I think your future spouse will be the one to make the first advance in terms of this relationship. They will be the one to propose you first, is what I want to say. And also your future spouse, there is a heavy emphasis on air signs and water signs. And I think, well, let me first mention the signs, zodiac signs. Air signs would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And water signs are Ca- Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. With these Two of Pentacles, there are few of you who is going to have Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn, but mostly Capricorn, I would say. Yep. And this is a person, guys, who is who believes in working smarter, not harder. Okay, so like I said, maybe that's why this person has multiple income streams going on for them. This is a person who can be in a field related to teaching others something, field related to coaching, like or maybe managing a group of people uh, as a supervisor or something like that. Your person, I would say, is somebody who is who can be very patient with their work, and who is sort of like a self-made man or woman. There could be a little bit of uh, distance between you guys. So I think I said that earlier, right? But this distance is not just because of this physical distance, like coming from different country and stuff like that, but also, oops, whatever happened in the background, guys, please forgive me for the noise. So the distance between you two could also be because of age gap, okay? And okay, I think that's all for now. Now let's see how will your future spouse feel about you. How, for group number 2 please, how will group number two's future spouse feel about them? How will group number two's future spouse feel about them? We have Five of Pentacles. How will group number two's future spouse feel about them? How will group number two's spouse feel about them? The Magician. One more. How will group number two's future spouse feel about them? Oh my god, whatever is happening. Okay, we have Three of Pentacles. Okay, and in the back of the deck we have the Lovers going on. So, of course, we got the Lovers and also the Two of Cups. So this person definitely thinks of you as their counterpart, as in like a long-term soulmate counterpart. With this Five of Pentacles, however, I think that initially your future spouse will not be, at least I would say that this is not a love at first sight. They may have some reservations about you or starting a connection with you in the beginning. But as time progresses, this person will be attracted to, not just attracted, but kind of like enchanted by you slowly, and then without them knowing at all, they will be completely in your hand. I don't know. Yes, I think this person will not know when and how they fell in love with you, because initially I think there may have maybe something or someone involved when you guys meet initially, which leads you guys to not have a good impression of each other, or maybe not consider each other as a potential partner. It could also be because of this judgment card that we got earlier about one of you being involved in a significant relationship prior to you guys being together, right? Maybe because of that you guys not do not see, your future spouse does not see this relationship happening initially. But as time goes on, this person will slowly start to fall in love with you. And they will not even realize when they started liking you, when they started following you around, when they started waiting for your texts, waiting for your messages, waiting for your social media uploads. They will not realize when they started to care about you so much, whether you ate or not, where you are at, if you are happy or not, things like that. This is definitely a slow brewing kind of, the energy is like such that before there is a kind of a um, time for this relationship to start. Like it will take some time for you guys to start your connection, but once this connection starts, from the start to the marriage part, it will be very short. So before the whole courting process, you guys might be starting by being friends with each other, or by being acquaintances with each other. Maybe you will start working for him or her in the beginning, and slowly you guys start to get to know each other, and after some time you start the connection, right? But as soon as you start the connection, you understand how much you guys like each other, and how much each of you has the ideals, the qualities you seek in your long-term partner. And from that to the proposal marriage part, it will be very quick, I think. How this person feels about you with this Three of Pentacles is that They see you as not just as, like a partner, in a way like their hubby, husband or wife, but also a partner in terms of their work. They think like, they will feel like you guys are a team. You guys are not just you know spouse, not just a spouse who will cook for them, or not just a spouse who will earn money for them, but somebody that is their other half, and they can trust, they can rely on, and work together with. Like I said, they will feel like you guys are a team. Your family is a team. Now let's see, how will your relationship be like? For group number 2, please. How will their relationship with their future spouse will be like? By the way, with this magician, Gemini again is shining very, very much. Also Virgo. And Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and again Five of Pentacles. This is again the Taurus and Capricorn energy coming up. Okay, let's see. How will your relationship be like? We have, I'm not sure if it's visible on the camera or not, guys. So please, how should I? Anyway, let's do it like this. Since we have already read these cards, I will place this in here. Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords, and we have one more over here. Oh, the Devil. Interesting. Okay, so your relationship with each other, first of all, starting with this Knight of Wands, is going to be very passionate. It's going to be filled with physical passion and romantic passion, okay? If you get my drift. And then we have Ten of Cups over here, which tells me that you guys are going to be making a very beautiful family with each other. I see you guys having children. I see you guys raising children and even having pets, and you guys enjoying your life together so much, like until you grow old and gray, stuff like that. This is like the happily ever after we often dream about in normal life. I see that happening between you two. This is, your relationship is going to be very supported by the universe and as well as by your family, and both of you will feel very happy and content with your married life, with your connection. You guys will have beautiful children. You guys will prosper together, and you will have that, you know, white picket fence kind of 2 point, what is it called? 2.5 kid white picket fence dream come true for you. And we have Ace of Swords. So there is always something to learn about each other. There is always something to know about each other in your relationship. You guys will continuously evolve in your relationship. So it was like told you earlier, like you guys start by being friends or maybe co-workers, and then you move on to starting a relationship, and then quickly get married, and after that parents, and after that grandparents, stuff like that, right? And so you guys are constantly learning from each other, constantly evolving together, constantly um, clearing out the fogs that life presents in front in your journey, and together as a team you clear those fogs, those muddy waters, and bring clarity in your life, clarity in terms of your happiness, clarity in terms of your spiritual development, clarity in terms of your emotional bonding, and living a fulfilling life. With this, the devil present over here, guys, um, your relationship may have some sort of um, some sort of addiction involved within it, but I don't see it as being a major issue though, because we have Knight of Wands and Ace of Swords over here, which is going to clear that energy up for you. This, the devil, you know what? I'm going to need a clarification for this card. Why is this devil over here? What is it trying to say? Why is the devil over here? The Empress. So, okay, there is nothing to worry about with this, the devil coming up over here, because it's telling me that, guys, one of you guys may have some sort of problem related to addiction, but after you guys get married, you guys will be overcoming that addiction problem for the sake of your family, for the sake of your future. So I'm not sure what addiction it is talking about. It could be addiction to work, it could be addiction to money, it could be addiction to any substances. Not sure about that, honestly. But you will be overcoming for the sake of this marriage, for the sake of your children, for the sake of your family, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you guys, you know, like I said, with this Ace of Swords, there are some matters that need clarity, that needs cleaning up. And in your relationship, you guys will constantly evolve, clarify those muddy waters, and bring purity, bring growth in your relationship, in your life, bring fulfillment, and you guys will work together for that. You guys will, it's not like, an easy example would be like, it's not one person is working outside and one person is cooking inside, doing all the house chores. Not like that. It's like, if one person is a house husband or a housewife, then once the another spouse comes back from the home, from their work, they will help the other spouse, like maybe you, clean up home in the weekends. After you cook, they will help you do the dishes, take out the trash. They will help out with the housework, taking care of children equally. If you are the one who is going outside making money, which is, you could be, but definitely this person, as I said earlier, has multiple streams of income, works multiple in multiple fields. That's why maybe you will also help them in one of their job, in one of their work, in one of their project. You guys are a team worker. Now let's move on and see how will you feel about this person, because I was not, thinking about pulling these cards about this question, but I had to do it for group number one. So, to make it equal, let's do it for all group. How will you feel about this person? How will group number two feel about their future spouse? We have Nine of Swords. Okay. How will group number two feel about their future spouse? We have the Emperor. Oh my god, my eyes are itching so bad. How will group number two feel about, okay, Three of Cups? You know what, guys? You guys, I think, are going. This is such a trope, to be honest. From Nine of Swords to Three of Cups, you guys will not start on a good foot with your future spouse. With this person, you guys will initially have bad first impression. I mean, Nine of Swords, yep. You guys seem to be kind of closed off from your future spouse when you guys initially meet. maybe because your future spouse is also initially, closed off from you, or not all that friendly to you, and you are also reciprocating the same kind of emotion. You are not welcoming to them. You guys seem to start on a bad foot, is what I want to say. But in the middle, when you guys are in this courting phase with the emperor, um most likely you guys will be working for this person, at least for 60 to 70% of you guys, group number 2. And you guys will see them as somebody who is like a pillar to you, who supports you, who gives you the confidence to do the work, to, feeling of, gives you the feeling of protection to go to be yourself, and to take the risk that you may have to take, because you have the support of this person, because this person is looking out for you. You will feel like that. You will look up to them. You will feel protected by them. You will feel like they are always looking after you. And after you guys get married and you are in a relationship, you guys will, with this Three of Cups, no need to say any further, you guys will be enjoying your company with each other. You will feel like they are your best friend. You will feel like they are your, not just a spouse or a soulmate, but also somebody you can be freely true with yourself. You can be a kid, you can be a woman or a man, you can be a boy or a girl, you can be an old woman or an old man. You can be whatever you want according to where you are at in life, or what you are feeling like. You feel like you can open up to them. Like I said, they are going to be your best friend. So, now with this being said, let's see what our romance angels have to say about your relationship with your future spouse. You deserve love. You are lovable. Makes sense, because there was a element about you, one of you guys, recovering from a major relationship trauma before meeting each other or before connecting. This is separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So something to look out for, which is interesting. This came for group number 1 as well. But I'm not connecting this card with your group at all. Maybe possibly this card is talking about your one of you guys, the previous connection that I was talking about. Nah, it is talking about you guys being a little bit of a late starter when it comes to starting this connection. Hmm. I mean, yeah, this is a friends to lover energy going on over here, like the energy of opposite attracts going on over here in your connection, guys. So, who is their future spouse? What is their relationship is going to be like with their future spouse for group number 2, please? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It seems like group number 2, you are more of um, a little bit of a introverted when it comes to expressing your love. Maybe you are not exactly the public into this public display of affection kind. Maybe even your future spouse is a little bit conservative in their approach. So yeah, initially I see you guys both being very shy around each other after you guys fall for each other, right? And trying to give each other hints, but not really expressing very clearly. I see you being very shy around them. Maybe that's why they needed to make the first move, right? With the King of Swords earlier. Yep. Now let's start with our moonology and see what zodiac signs and moonology has to say about you and your future spouse. Who is group number two's future spouse? Surrender to the divine. Work through your fears. Well, definitely. I don't think I need to clarify this card because this is the same energy that is reconfirming the earlier message about you guys being initially unaware about your affection to each other, right? First of all. Second of all, one of you guys having to recover from a connection prior to this relation. And third, you guys having to clarify things around you, the situation around you, because there may be some external situation involved in your relationship that you guys may that may require for you guys to work together to clarify the uncertainties, clarify the misunderstanding, clarify the complexities, and bring clarity, more understanding and growth in your relationship. That's why you guys were a team worker. That's why you guys are a best friend to each other, not just a soulmate. One more please, for group number two and the future spouse. Who are they? More clarification on who is group number two's future spouse, please. Okay, we have what do you need to release? Waning moon. Yep, they may come from a cold country or a colder climate than you guys. Group number two, they may come from a northern direction from where you are at right now. Your future spouse is going to be somebody who is going to be above you in terms of your hierarchy. If you guys meet in a workplace, your future spouse, seems to be somebody who is, I think they work in some sort of food related sector or a sector related to service industry, or maybe luxury items, vehicles, what else, beauty industry, import export as well. Okay, that's all what I'm getting. Okay, group number two, hopefully this reading gave you some clarity. Hopefully you liked it, and if you did, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, comment how if this reading resonated with you or not, or if you would like to receive any other future spouse related or love related or any kind of uh, readings from me, then please definitely mention that in the comment section. I wish you all the best. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye. Hello, group number three. If you selected this Light Shears Tarot deck, this is going to be your reading all about who will you marry, who is going to be your future spouse. We are going to be looking at how will your future spouse feel about you, how will you feel about your future spouse, how will your relationship with your future spouse be like. So, without further ado, let's start shuffling the deck for you, group number three. For group number three, please. Who is their future spouse? For group number three, please. Who is group number three's future spouse? Okay, let's do it again. By the way, guys, thank you very much for joining me in today's reading. Thank you very much for liking, subscribing, and commenting on my videos. It helps me with the algorithm a lot. Don't know how much I appreciate you guys supporting me and my channel. It gives me the motivation to push on, keep on going on with my work and do what I do over here. Thank you. Thank you for being so supportive and kind. Thank you for giving a ounce of your light. Thank you. So for group number three, please. Who is their future spouse? Who is their future spouse? Group number 3, please. Who is group number 3's future spouse? Who is group number 3's future spouse, please? Who is group number 3's future spouse? Okay. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, Justice. Who is group number 3's future spouse? It's just, guys, I'm not going to take these. These are just too many. We have 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, King of Cups. So, in your reading, guys, there is Libra, there is Cancer, we have Scorpio, we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, we have yeah, what else? For now, we have these zodiac signs prominently being present over here. Does not have to be your sun sign. It could also be your moon or your Venus or some significant planet being placed over there in these signs that is prominently playing out in your life at the moment. If you know your birth chart, you will know what I'm talking about. So your future spouse, guys, I would say there is a significant age gap between you and your future spouse. Seems either you or them are, I would say, at least 4 years. There is at least a 4 or 5 years of age gap between you guys. You and your future spouse. Let's start with your future spouse. Your future spouse is somebody who started from nothing. They are somebody who were not exactly from a very affluent background, but slowly they worked hard and they made their way towards this King of Cups, this success, this achievement. They are very much of a hard worker. They may have had to leave their birthplace because of work. They may be an expat, or they may be an immigrant to your country, or maybe their family is an immigrant and they are second generation citizen of your country, and they are somebody who is very much of an introvert, I think. And your future spouse is somebody, they do not like to express their emotions. If they are hurt, if they are in pain, they do not like to share their problems with others. They do not like to share their hurt or sad feelings with others, and they like to keep these kinds of difficult emotions with themselves, which leads to them like not recovering from those difficult emotions fully well. However, when it comes to their good feelings, when it comes to their joy and happiness, they are very willing to share it with others. They your future spouse is very much of a provider, very much of a giver. And giver rather than giver, I would say server is the more, they're always in a mode of serving others. Like, how can I serve the humanity? How can I be of help to the society? That kind of person. They are very hardworking. They are very committed when it comes to their work. They are also very able, and reliable. However, they do not get attached to others emotionally. They have this kind of, that's why I told you that your future spouse is a bit of an introvert. Not just bit, but a little bit more of an introvert, because they have difficulties connecting with others emotionally. It takes them time, it takes them some serious experience being shared with each other to feel like they can open up to that person. Your future spouse is somebody who is very spiritual, somebody who is very in connection with their soul and the mission of their spirit. They are not somebody who is working for money, who is working for, material obsession, but they are working because their job makes the world a better place. They are working because their job makes them feel better about themselves. They are in a process of healing at the moment. They are in a process of evolving, I would say, spiritually and emotionally as well. They may have had to deal with some difficult experiences in their childhood, which led them to be a little bit cold in personality when they initially meet somebody. Like, this is not the person who is going to be chatty and um, very friendly, very outgoing in the first meeting. They are not going to be the conversation starter to strangers. But once they get to know that person, once they become friends with you, once they open up to you, they become this pure soul, this good friend that you can rely on, that you can trust, that you can open your secrets to, that you can connect, and that gives you happiness and joy, that helps you in times of need. This person started, I think I said that in the first, right? Yep. Okay, not again being acting like a broken record and saying the same message, but yes, this person definitely started from a difficult background, but finally has reached a position of power, finally has reached a position where they are stable and financially secure, and also in a good position in terms of their work and career. They have accumulated some good financial wealth, I would say, but not to the, maybe not to the point of becoming a billionaire or a multimillionaire, but yes, they are financially very stable. Oops, sorry for knocking the table. I'm trying to stretch my legs because it's killing me. Anyway, they are doing very well for themselves. Now let's see, how will they feel about you, group number 3. How will the future spouse of group number 3 feel about them? We have Knight of Cups and Nine of Swords. How will group number 3's future spouse feel about them? This is interesting. Now we have Queen of Cups and the World. So with this Nine of Swords and the Knight of Cups coming up, it seems your future spouse initially has their reservations about connecting with you. They like you. I think they like you. They fall in love at first sight with you when it comes to your future spouse. But they are, like I told you, this just not, your future spouse is just not the kind of person who gets, who becomes best friend with each other in their first meeting. They are very much of a slowly but steadily kind of personality. And not to say that they are unfriendly to you or unfriendly to strangers, but they like to take their time before understanding other person, before they really open up to them. However, Once they meet you, they fall in love at first sight with you. They feel this spiritual connection with you. Like there are sparks flying when they meet you, but they are unable to understand it. They are unable to, fully comprehend these emotions and express these emotions to you. Sorry, oh my god, I did not just pop, I did. I'm sorry. So this Knight of Cups is telling me that your future spouse will take their time before, approaching you with their interest, with their romantic request, because they just need to clear up all of this. um, they need to clarify their head first because they initially will not be, able to comprehend all of these emotions that they feel towards you, and they even have a little bit of anxiety with regards to that, not understanding why you talking with other opposite gender makes them feel insecure or and sometimes slightly jealous. Them not they trying to comprehend their emotions about why they are always waiting for your text, why they are always looking forward to meeting you or looking for excuses to meet you. And once they understand their emotions, then there is again another journey about how to approach you, whether you will accept them or not, whether you will be open to their request or not, whether you will be open to this connection or not, right? But once you guys start your connection with this Queen of Cups and the World coming up here, your whole courting scenario, journey, and your marriage both, you guys will be in complete harmony with each other. You guys will be in a blissful relationship with each other. They will be feeling so much emotionally fulfilled with you in their life. Initially, without you, when they were like, just drifting through the winds kind of energy, maybe even drifting through different relationship, not staying in a long-term relationship for long, like never. Maybe for some of you, your future spouse may have never been in a long-term relationship at all, but once they meet you, it's like just things fall back into their place, like those all those missing parts are now finally completed and you complete their life. It's like that area of their heart that they never thought was there is now fulfilled. That part of their heart that they never knew could feel something so deep for somebody has now finally shined and has now finally been fulfilled by you. They will feel like you completed them. They will feel like you are their divine counterpart. They will feel like you are their salvation. You are their healer. You are their heart and you are their soul. They will feel like you make their life complete. They will feel like you make them so much more happier. I think they will go through a transformative transformative journey because of you, and you will make them come out of their shell. You will make them come out of their introverted hermity energy and towards a more, much more brighter, sunny sided energy. Now let's see, how will your relationship with them be like? How will group number three's relationship with their future spouse be like? How will group number three's relationship with their future spouse be like? We have oh, there are so many cards coming up. We have the Sun, we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Magician, and we have Death and Rebirth. Yes. So there is a complete journey happening in your relationship, guys. With this sun and the magician over here, you guys together will bring something into the world that is going to heal the world, that is going to be for in service of the world. Second, your relationship will be filled with happiness, filled with warmth, filled with joy and progress and warmth. However, we also have Seven of Swords and Death and Rebirth. This, well, death and rebirth, I can understand because your future spouse has to transform their hermit energy towards more, this kingly energy of this King of Cups. They have, they are from this introverted energy towards more socially open, out, not exactly, extroverted, but somebody who is much more friendlier and open to the society and much more of an outgoing personality, much more of a positive thinker, right? They will go through that. I will say that you will make them go through a whole transformative journey in your relationship. This Seven of Swords is, I'm gonna need to clarify for this Seven of Swords. Why is this Seven of Swords over here? Two of Wands. So this tells me that, guys, in your relationship there is something you guys have. I think one of you guys is going to have to make a difficult decision when it comes to your work. uh, it could be transitioning from job to business, it could be transitioning from business to job, it could be transitioning from one country to another, it could be transitioning from one industry to another. And for that, one of you is going to be a little bit tricky, strategic about how you make that happen. It's like with this Seven of Swords, one of you may have to manipulate and play a game when it comes to make the another person go through this transition. It could be even changing your country, right? And it's pretty important. I mean, there is a transformation happening in your marriage. Thankfully, we have the Sun and Magician over here, which shows me that everything is going to be fine for both of you. You guys will be happy with each other and your marriage is bound to be successful. But yes, definitely there are storms here and there as well, which you guys may have to navigate through. Uh, yes, this is talking about you guys having to start over something. The Seven of Swords and Two of Wands together in some area. Maybe, maybe you guys will get married and one of you will, become a housewife or house husband, and after having a couple of kids, one of you will start again, jump into the job market or maybe start your own business. But that has a background of having to deal with taking some responsibility, having to deal with something about starting fresh, you know, coming clean with each other about your past. Well, this is all I'm saying. Let's see how you will feel about this person. By the way, guys, your person is going to be conventionally attractive, okay? Is what I'm seeing over here. conventionally attractive, as in like if it is a woman, she is going to be, conventionally more feminine. If it is a man, then they are going to be more conventionally more man on the manlier side. But it is also cultural dependent, right? Because in Asian culture, I've found that girls usually like a little bit of feminine men. You know, they are kind of scared of our gym bros. Whereas in the West, it is a completely different story. Seven of Cups, okay. How you will feel, how group number three will feel about their future spouse. Four of Wands, Queen of Wands. So, for you guys, you are also the same as the group number two. Because in group number two, there was this energy about not understanding, not being, nah. It's, in a way, it is same with group number two because you are not, although your future spouse falls in love at first sight with you, that's not the same with you. Because you have a lot of options, group number three. When you meet, if not now, then when you meet your future spouse, you have a lot of options. And your future spouse is just one of the options for you. And you are quite confused about your future spouse as well. You do not understand them well. I mean, they are a closed off person. And although they also like you, they are attracted to you, they are also trying to navigate their emotions, their attraction towards you, which you do not know of. And you are also unclear about how to approach your future spouse. You feel the pull, you feel the push. There is a little bit of back and forth going on over here. With, this push and pull going on between you two. And even in your attraction towards that, your future spouse. But later on, you will see your future spouse in a better light. You will be more attracted, slowly but surely more attracted towards your future spouse. You will start to feel like you are happier, more yourself, more more enjoying your life, more enjoy and feeling more confident when you are with your future spouse. You feel like your time runs so fast whenever you are with your future spouse. And in your marriage, you feel like you are at your best you have ever been with your future spouse. You feel like you are their king and they are your king. You will feel like they give you enough independence for you to do whatever you like, but still feel like you have somebody to rely on in case you need that extra boost of confidence, extra boost of stability, extra security, right? You will be, they will make you feel like you are the queen. You can do whatever you want. You can be whatever, whoever you want. You do not have to be, be restrained within this box, but just explore yourself and be yourself. Be true to yourself and at the same time help your future spouse come out of their shell and evolve as a soul and as a human being. You will feel like your future spouse is, like I told you earlier, your future spouse is going to be very attractive to you, and you will be forever, your future spouse will forever be that hot guy, that hot girl for you, even after you guys get old. And You will like your future spouse sense of humor, guys. I think your future spouse will be a very good cook, and you like it when they cook for you, make, and they help you, serve you like a queen. And you will like that your future spouse supports you so much. You will feel supported, you will feel provided for, you will feel protected by your future spouse, is what I wanted to say. And for you guys, you will be very happy with your future spouse. uh I see you guys having children with kids with your future spouse. I don't know if you are open to that or not. I see you guys building a happy, prosperous family with your future spouse. And I also see you guys building, working together. Maybe you guys will, after getting married, start a business with each other, start a business venture or something together. Maybe start a store or a restaurant. Yep. If there is an entrepreneur couple, then that is in this group number 3. Now moving further ahead, let's see what our romance angels have to say. For group number 3, please. Who is group number 3's future spouse? Who will group number 3 marry? How will their relationship be like? We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Who is group number 3's future spouse? We have very soon a timing card for you, group number 3. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So you guys may have already met each other. If not, you guys are very soon to meet each other. Group number 3, be ready. For group number 3, please. How will their relationship with their future spouse be like? There is a connection of emotions and passion mixed in your connection with each other, guys. Group number 3. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So divine timing is at the play. You have nothing to worry about. They are coming very soon. But of course, uh, maybe this is with regards to that 7 of Swords we got earlier about one person manipulating other. I know it is for the betterment of the relationship and betterment of the other party, but still maybe don't do it too much, I guess. Oh, this could be the one. You have already made the romantic partner you seek, which, well, I told you earlier, you may have already met them, and if not, yeah, soon too. So that was just a confirmation. I don't know, I feel like pulling one more for you guys, so I'll do that. So who is their future spouse? For group number 3, please. Keep an open mind and make the effort. So there's definitely a difference going on between you guys in terms of you guys coming from different country, you guys coming from different racial background, social background, and you guys having to put in the effort. You, it's for your future spouse, definitely. They have to come out of their shell before they can marry you. They cannot just always be like, you know, staying in the corner and stuff like that. This is the Edward Cullen kind of. Have you guys watched Twilight? Because this person is giving off Edward Cullen kind of energy. I mean, there was a gap thing going on, difference thing going on with group number 2 and group number 1 as well. But for you guys are a complete opposite, attracts each other kind of situation going on over here. Like, there was also this thing about age gap, and Anyway, let's see what our moonology has to say for you guys. Group number 3 and your future spouse. For group number 3, who is their future spouse? For group number 3, who is their future spouse? Surrender to the divine, full moon. So this, your future spouse is again somebody. Sagittarius is coming to my mind, and also Capricorn, which is interesting because Sagittarius are not exactly very introverted. Even if they tend to be more of a omniverted kind of people. But anyway, now we got the Sagittarius. Lucky is on your side. So your future spouse is going to be generally a lucky kind of person. Maybe you guys, after you guys get married, you will become luckier, and maybe you guys, after you guys get married, you guys will experience some sort of material advancement. It could be you guys getting promotion, it could be you got your spouse getting a promotion, it could be you guys, like I said earlier, starting a business and that business becoming successful. Definitely there is a luck factor happening with your connection, guys. Maybe your future spouse will be lucky for you, or maybe you will be the lucky charm for your future spouse. And you guys balance each other out. Maybe, like I said, your future spouse is a painfully shy kind of person, right? So maybe you are the kind of person who is not shy. You are the kind of person who is very bold and very outgoing, very friendly, and you guys balance each other. You guys bring the best out of each other and fill in the gaps you each of you may have in your personality, and complete each other in that way. uh let's see what else. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon, and prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So, well, this is something that I already told. This, after this connection, you guys will get lucky for each other, especially when it comes to monetary wise. And with this, your commitment is being tested, guys. Definitely be aware that with all of these blessings, there are people who are jealous of your connection, and you yourself, one of you, are kind of being manipulative with the other. So please be more balanced with that thing, okay? There is this card of let go of control issues. So please solidify that trust, that um, faith part of relationship, and believe in your future spouse. Bring belief and trust. Take that seriously, okay, guys? I would say the universe is definitely supporting you. It's just that one of you guys like to think too much, and also there are some people who are kind of jealous of your connection and trying to test your connection. So, group number 3, I'm going to close your reading now. Hopefully you liked it, and if you did, please do give this video a thumbs up. I wish you all the best. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. I will be very, 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 very thankful to you if you do that. And I'll see you in my next one. I wish you all the best. Bye bye.